Okay, okay. We just finished off, what, this dungeon, was it? Or was it this one? Well, I think we just finished off this one. Right. Okay, it looks like we're all repaired up too. Okay. And food-wise, how are we doing? Yeah, we're doing good there too. So we just have the stolen shipment. Okay. So we'll pick up that. So on this episode, it looks like we're going to be doing the bandit dungeon, which I believe is going to be right here. Usually spawn somewhere here. Because I've had this dungeon spawn down here too. We'll hit up the charcoal burner camp down here as well. Maybe we'll hit up this question mark as well. And then we might finally head back to Bran. How's our rep doing with it? Well, we're close to hitting 35. Don't know if that's enough to hit a threshold. I think we need to get to 36, I'd imagine. 35. Oh no, wait. We need to get to 4,000, right? Yeah. We might have to go back to Manshire. Interesting. Yeah, we might have to go back to Manshire to get enough rep. Oh, we want to get this quest. Alright, well, I'm looking for work. Okay. Oh, it's pretty far down there. Okay. We're gonna need travel food though. Do you have... I might pick up another water flask as well. Do you have... No, you're not carrying the, You are not carrying the... I'm gonna have to go back to camp then. Okay, back to camp then. They're not carrying any of the non-expiry food. Okay. I would potentially move the caravan. Actually, maybe we could do that. We have the pigeon. Just take that with us. We move the caravan. Still gonna want some food on us. Do we? Guess we could make another, like, light salad or something. Days on these. So let's get rid of a garlic. Actually, let's make some, like, meat, right? You got any meat on you? Yeah, you do. You know what? I'll buy these. They're cheap. Salt them up. Okay. Let's make a pot roast. Perfect. Okay, let's store these now. Okay. Got our water filled up. Let's just bog bean turns into fodder, right? We definitely have enough fodder. So we'll do a little rest to get this fatigue burnt off. And then we will grab a pigeon. And I'll pray. And we will start heading on down. To the new camp. Or, well, sorry, the new dungeon. I'll be moving the camp next to the dungeon. Cool. I guess while I have some time, excited I got my new computer. Just installed some stuff on it yesterday. It's going to take some time before I can actually use it for streaming / just use in general, because I need to get some cords and stuff to help with the setup. Because I could just replace it with my other computer, but I think I want to have both computers operational at the same time, doing different things. So I'm going to need some splitters so that I can share the keyboard and mouse between the two of them, as well as my microphone and other things. And yeah, though I am completely happy with my purchase, because I installed Palworld on it, and we were streaming Palworld, which was one of the things that prompted me to wanting to get a new computer. I was running Palworld, and my computer used to handle it fine when it first came out, but over the course of updates for it, I guess the game became less and less optimized, and I was starting to get a lot of jerkiness during playing it, and things slowing the frame rate down. Pretty sure there was a camp here, or a question mark. Yeah, which kind of was what prompted me to wanting to. I needed to get a new computer at some point. Mossy ledge located. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, it's one of the little mini dungeons. What? Oh, this one's considered a pretty high level one. Maybe we'll do this one. Not now, but let me poke my head in just to see what it is. This looks like a... Yeah, this looks like a... Looks like a cave eater dungeon. Yeah, so The new computer is super smooth. Boots up incredibly fast. Super quiet. Installed Palworld on it. Tried booting it up, just seeing what it looked like, and I was pleasantly happy with the outcome. Absolutely no frame drops, no lag when I loaded in to one of my previous files, which was inside of one of my bases with like a ton of pals all doing stuff and working. They all loaded in super quickly, and I was getting no frame drops, no jerkiness, no problems churning my camera around or anything. So it looks like this computer, and I was probably not even playing it on the highest settings too. I could probably turn those up and it would still be performing quite well, which is what I wanted it to do. Means I can start playing some higher performance games on stream, which is nice. Uh-oh. Okay, we got him. We're getting baited. Okay, let's do this. Raider's Axe. Interesting. Uh-oh. Mage! Well, should have probably ran away from that, but whatever. We'll just do it again, I suppose. Well, now we know that that cave is there at least. And I'm gonna have to play a little less reckless. A little distracted talking about my new computer. But yeah, super pleased with it. Like that it is as powerful as I was expecting it to be. I'll have to stress test it a bit though, see if I can play some games at really high performance. And I might also consider buying a new monitor for it, because it probably has the ability to use a higher refresh rate monitor. Even though my monitor's fairly high refresh, it's not the highest on the market. And I could definitely use a new monitor. My monitor is pretty old. Bought it at the same time as my old computer. I've always had some problems with screen tearing on it and whatnot. I know ways of fixing it, but when it starts happening, it's a pain to get it to recorrect itself. Eats up a lot of my time in the day when it starts happening, me having to fix it. Luckily, it hasn't done it since my computer crashed, and then I had to take a hiatus from streaming on the channel to get enough funds working a day job to fix it. Okay, we missed the dungeon again. There it is. Okay. Yeah, thirst is getting up there, so we'll drink. Okay, we're almost at the charcoal camp. Okay. I was like, is that spoiled food? I'm like, no, it's actually just gruel. Almost the same thing. Charcoal. I don't think we want to buy those, nor do we have the ability to get them back to our camp at the moment anyways, so. Okay. It's pretty far away. I'm gonna have to be careful. I don't think traveling down the road is the safest option, because if we get a ambush encounter, we might die. Well, that's fine. Maybe we start with a crossbow out then. We don't have the take aim at the moment. We still need to find a Archery Treaty Book 1. Okay. Are they surrounding me? This one's the mage hunter, right? Yeah. Interesting. Well, I'm not a mage. Yeah, I really need those upgrades to my boots. These low-level boots are not cutting it. Oops. Jeez. Jeez. Okay, I'm not wanting to get messed up by this bowman. So we're gonna just chill behind the trees. Get our leg fixed up here. Have enough anti-pain stuff. Huh. Quiver. Too bad it isn't the crossbow one. Decorated quiver. I've never seen that. That's pretty cool though. Let's rest a little bit. Get our pain down, hopefully. Fortunately, our morale has taken a huge hit now. There we go. See if we can get it back up, beating up this guy. Got it up a little bit. These are level 1 bandits. Kind of weird we're fighting higher level bandits. And then now we're fighting low level bandits. Eat our food now. Gets our morale back up a little bit. I'm gonna guess that the road encounter was a high level encounter. Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. And that we're... No... I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. Where is the question mark? Okay, that's a tier 4. That one also is, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Get rid of the bleed. Let's kite this guy back just a little bit so we can regen some energy. And also we'll use this bush as cover so it can't charge at us. I'll be patient. I'll use this on him. Bleed. Okay. Fine. Let's get the pain gone. Okay, the pain doesn't want to go down. I guess it's because we're a little bit injured. Fix our legs a little bit then. Pain is so right now, I think. Piece of steel. Very good falchion. And we could sell that. Okay, our thirst is still high. Should have filled that back up at the river. Okay. Something on the road. Is that it? Yeah, it's a shrine. I can pray at it. I guess we have another bandit encounter. Go. We're about halfway to the next level. I don't want to fight wolves. Okay, so we found the dungeon and a question mark. Where are we wanting to put the caravan? Okay. To be careful because these dogs always are accompanied by something high level. Hang on. Okay. Ow. That's a long bowman probably, and I have to be careful of this guy because he's a high level mace user, which is pretty good against us because we're wearing heavy armor. This guy looks like a lower level bandit, and he is. Let's do this. Okay, that's good. Hugh shortbow is decent. I think it's a tier 3. I may hold on to it just to sell it. This thing's too damaged. Okay. Doing pretty good considering we're fighting tier 4 bandits, I believe. Perfect. Get back here, cowardly dog. Bark at me. Ambush. Oh geez. Double archers. I'm gonna pick up that guy's arrow. There we go. Bit fatigued. Okay. So we're at the dungeon now. Let's put the... We'll put the caravan... I kind of want to put it here. And then send the archer out to scout again. I have to be careful. There we go. Luckily these archers are doing some of my work for me. Luckily we have the feat that helps us against archers a bit. Still being a pain though. I think the one in the... No, he's not at our arrows yet. Okay. Okay, it looks like he's out of arrows now. I'm a little bit banged up though. There we go. All things considering, not too bad. Grab the beets. I'll grab the rope too, I guess. Okay. I'll grab the rags while we're here as well. Sure, why not? We got room for them. Okay. So I'm gonna work on putting the... Can make room for these lentils too. Somehow I picked up... Didn't mean to do that. Somehow I picked up another arrow by accident. Okay, our morale's going up at least. Okay. I'm putting... No, there's a road here. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess we're putting the caravan here then. Huh, interesting. Oh, we have the upgrade that scouts. Nice. Okay. Another dungeon down here. I'm gonna guess that's one of the special dungeons. Okay. So... Homestead, Headstead, Distant Homestead. Interesting. We have a lot of things to explore in the area. I guess we could send the archer out as well. Okay, I'm gonna grab you. And I'll grab you because I used one. And then... Oh, I can't send her out. That hasn't refreshed yet. Okay. I'm running out of room. I'm running out of room. Okay. I guess we're storing some stuff in backpacks. Yeah, I'm completely out of room. I can stick both of the... Let's open this back up. I could stick both of the lumbers in here. That makes a lot more room. There we go. Perfect. That made a bunch of more room for me. Remember to sell that stuff. Medical supplies. I could grab another bandage. I need pain reducers, so we'll grab these. Could also use this, I guess. I need one more of these at least. We're gonna need to make some more food at some point. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit more organized. Let's save. Just so I don't mess that up. A dwarf, it must be over here. No. Oh, he's at the far side. Okay, I'm gonna grab the salted meat. I'm gonna make some more food. Put this mine wart away down here. Make some more fodder. Store this meat. I want to make some more food. What is this? Bear fat? We have a recipe for bear fat yet? That one's moose kidney. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, we're gonna make the pot roast again. We need 3 veg for it. Gonna use up some of the garlic. Okay. Pot roast. Hey, I think we definitely cleared the dungeon first. Problem is, we're probably gonna get a lot of loot in here. So I might have to grab another bag. To stick some of our stuff in. To free up some room, because we have too much stuff. So let's buy another treasure hunting backpack, I guess. Brings our money down, but that's fine. We will equip and stick a bunch of our loot inside of it. enough room for this. Okay. Now we'll fill up some more room. This pelt takes up the last spot, yeah. There we go. Okay. Nice. Frees up quite a bit of room. Probably take this into the dungeon with us. Yeah, let's sleep off our fatigue. And we'll probably eat something and we'll be good to head into the dungeon. Fatigue cured. We can eat this now. Our morale's still pretty low. We could drink some alcohol to fix that, I guess. Morale is 5. Ice wine is 8. I finished this one, right? Find a ruby. Did I not hand that one in? Thought I did. It's weird that that one's still showing up. Now these ones give 10. Alright, let's drink some brandy, I guess. Drink some expensive liquor to get our morale back up. Sleep this off a little. Should have probably done that before we, yeah, oops. Should have probably done that before we, went to sleep. Only 20 more rounds. Yeah, there goes all of our food. And we get a hangover. Great. And I got rid of that mine wart. That's fine. We have this, right? This gets rid of... No, that's the thing that gives aftermath. There's something that helps with... Does this help? Okay, that halves hangover time. I don't like that we have to manage all of this. That's fine. We'll make some more food. Get rid of these garlics. Use the potato, I guess. We can hang out and camp for a little while just to get rid of this hangover. And our morale dips back down, unfortunately. Yeah, let's rest a little bit more. Rest a bit more, I guess. Alright, hangover done. We can eat the food now. Almost tops us off. Just do a quick save. Where are we quest-wise? 2 days? Okay, we need to rush a little bit. Okay. Our morale is now at 50, which is great. And as long as we don't take any injuries, like stepping on a trap, we should be good morale-wise. Took some damage, but not a lot of body damage, which is good. Guy threw an enchanted dagger at me. Okay. Heal up our leg a bit while we wait for this guy to come over. I think he should have a charge attack. No. Roasted drumstick. Okay. Ooh. Not as good as ours, but that's interesting. I think we already had that axe before. Somehow missed that trap. Okay, gold ring, mace treaty, both great items. Actually, this could just go in here. Kitchen? No, second floor. 2-floor dungeon. Okay. I think that fits in here, yep. Black tongs are not too bad. Blacksmithing tongs. Another water catcher. Okay, this looks like a kitchen. I hate that the doors do that. They sometimes block the ability to attack things behind them. Pretty sparse kitchen, if I would have to say so myself. I'm missing one ingredient to cook something. And there's an ingredient. So we can make a dish. There's some herbs. Store that for later. Oh, I didn't even notice this guy creeping up on me. Okay, that's a good find. We're gonna need to find that plate again, I think. Remember I saw a plate somewhere. I should have probably picked it up. Silver nuggets are good. That could be sold for some money. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Accidentally hotkeyed it. Let's do this. Finding some decent supplies. Continue exploring this bottom floor. Strange we haven't found any, another herbs. Strange that we haven't found any of the storage room keys though. Let's do this. Yeah, definitely need the boots. Can't wait to get back to the main capital city and find me some booties to fix this. Okay, I'm getting a lot of medical supplies. We have not been using our medical supplies. Stop bouncing me around. Yep. Pretty heavily damaged leg now, unfortunately. Let's patch that up. Use one of these to deal with the pain. Okay, it's worth a decent amount of money. I think we already got the second incense we needed though. So we're probably selling this one. Pretty sure we picked up the second one. Okay. One more portion of the bottom floor, or top floor, sorry, and then we go down to the next floor. That's a lot of good loot. Stick this in here. A lot of loot. I'll make some food. Where was the plate? Was it in here? I have a feeling it's in here. Let's check this. No, here? No. Nightstand? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this trap. So I'm gonna accidentally path over it going up and down those stairs. So I'm just gonna get rid of it now so that's not a problem. Alright. We're gonna make a dayteller stew with this. It's 10, 4, and 4. I'm gonna eat this. I guess I could have thrown the backpack on the ground and put the cape back on, but we've been kind of speed running what we got bag wise. Still got some room. Okay, this can go in here. I don't need all these bandages on me, so this can go in here. Okay. Drop this here for now. We'll put the cape back on. Okay, that's worth a decent money. And doesn't take up a lot of space, more importantly. Time to pull you into your own fire. Wahahaha. Okay. It's a high level mace dude. Storage key, finally. Rondel dagger. No, that isn't a rondel dagger. Looks like one. Uh-oh. pretty beat up. Let's use another sponge. Patch up our body parts a little. And we should hit the next level in here. Don't know if we checked this. We did not. Another sponge. And we're definitely going to need to leave and come back. So we're getting too much loot. Wait, that's a tier 3 shield? I thought round shield was like tier 2. I guess the round shield was tier 2 at one point and they changed it. Another kitchen. I'll drink that. Okay. So we have a door over that way still to explore, but we'll go throw some of this stuff in the bag. Let's use the leather scrap. We might want to consider leaving, but I'll hold out for a little bit longer. Jeez. Open the door to find all these guys waiting for me. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to roll with the fatigue, unfortunately, because we only have 2 days to get this dungeon done. Oops. That is not where I pathed. Eat that. Opened up a pretty wide area. Yeah, we're definitely coming back in. First door I've had a lockpick in a while. Nails. That's good. Alright, let's head out. I was hoping that this part of the dungeon was just going to be a small space, but I feel like the boss is going to be around here somewhere. So we'll go back to camp, offload some of this loot. I'm going to guess that this side's going to be much smaller. Okay. I guess I'll leave this stuff behind. We are so close to the next level. One thing... You know what? Let's disarm some traps. There we go. Yeah, I guess 30 is the cap. I was wanting to see if that was how it was. I think we're going into perception now. I'll give us armor pen and accuracy, and the crit chance once we get the 5 thresholds. Bonus range and vision isn't super important. The vision will be nice. It'll like counteract the helmet penalty. But we're wanting the accuracy and the armor pen so that we can get armor bleeds in on the targets and get around the armor so that we can do body part damage. Because axes want to do both of those two things. Okay. How long we have on the quest now? Still 2 days? Perfect. Now, I don't think his supplies should be resupplied. Okay, he does have another one. The issue is I don't have the money to buy it. What does this do? Okay, it's a damage buff. Let's pull some of the valuables out. Okay, almost there. Some of these silvers. Still not quite there. There we go. Perfect. Now the problem is I don't have the money to repair everything. I'm gonna have to sell some more stuff to this fellow. Let's throw some of this food in here. And we'll toss this in here as well. There, we can go in here. We got extra medical supplies. At the moment, key is something we need. I'll sell this stuff off to him. Easy, cheap things to sell. Doing this weird little back and forth. Do you have the money? I did buy a ton of, yeah. Give me some of your change. Okay, everything looks repaired. Perfect. Fill back up. I'll eat this. Let's take this plate away. We got more than enough plates. We can start trying to toss some of them. Let's just save our progress. We have an extra point also that I could use. Let's see here. Warfare. We could get finisher now. That's also a gap closer. Okay, it's a little bit annoying because our bar is completely filled now. And I kind of need this to spot traps, or I'm gonna... I would normally move this, but I'm not going to. How do we want to move stuff around? This is why I want an additional bar added to the game. Something we don't use a whole lot. Guess I can move the... I don't like it because I like having that defensive cooldown. I need to check to see if there's any mods. Okay. It's armored combatant. We'll just stick it here and here. I guess. Alright, we'll save again so I don't have to reorganize all that again if I accidentally die. Head back in the dungeon even though we're fatigued because we need to get this quest done and dealt with. Wonder if there's like coffee in the game or something that you can drink to get rid of your fatigue. Okay. So yeah, we've fully done this floor, right? We need to go down to the next one. Whoop. Almost pathed over that. Okay. Stick all this stuff in here. Drop this on the ground. Oh. Well, I left a cape back at camp, I guess. That sucks. Did I leave it on the ground? Hope I didn't leave it on the ground. Okay. Took a lot of damage to my leg. Let's deal with that. Use the sponge to sleep it off. And get rid of the pain enough. Do this. And that's the place with the shipments that we need to recover. So I was right. This is just a small little side room. And the boss is going to be up in this location. Okay, there's a bolts of cloth. Don't think there was anything in there. Oops. This looks like the boss room. He's pretty much my build. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep. Well, it's a good thing we saved then. Okay, we're gonna need to probably bait the enemies out that are in his room so that I have enough energy when I start the fight with him, because that's the main issue. Was he was able to use a lot of abilities on me and I wasn't able to use a lot of abilities on him. It also sucks because their fatigue buildup helps or diminishes our energy pool. Okay, so I need to disarm this again so I don't accidentally step on it. Alright, we'll avoid that for now until we're done with the boss. Can't remember if there was anything worthwhile in there. Sucks I don't have my cape on me. this way up to the bolts of cloth. Might want to disarm this one as well, just in case I step on it on the way out. Don't want to be stepping on those. So this should be the boss room. Got the dog. Let's kite him out so that he doesn't go barking. We can also go here so that we're one-on-oneing things. Storage key. This should be a little bit better. Yeah, it's definitely went a lot better this time. And we get his blue identified axe. I have a feeling that this one's a lower level axe, unfortunately. And it's cursed. Interesting. Life drain and hunger resistance. Yeah, I'm not using it. Especially since it's cursed. Oh, right, that I forgot that that other room had the storage in it. Okay, we'll see what's in the boss room. Okay, there is a trap here. Silverware. Okay. Freaking random traps. Okay. Okay, that's a good amount of nice loot. I still think it would be cute if the small casket was a one size inventory stashing item like the purses that allowed for a value slot, because it says that it can store earrings, and earrings are an item in the game. I think thematically that would just be, obviously it wouldn't be that great, but I mean it would technically allow you to store a single item inside of it, giving you a little bit of inventory space, but I think it would just be kind of accurate in the thematic sense. Okay, we've done that. So I think we're done with everything besides that side room that we explored before we died last time. Yep. Alright. Back to this side so we can get in and get the stolen shipment. And there's gonna be loot inside of that room too. Gotcha. Bottle of oil. Quick scout for traps. So I think it's the exact same layout as last time, so we don't have to worry about that. Drink. Get our thirst down. Alright. Virtual candles, iron ingot. Nothing in there. Ooh. I think we have a tier 4 though, yeah. Still worth some money though. Well, ship this back then. That doesn't go in there. Okay. And that's quest. Oops. I mean to do that. We can find another bolt somewhere. I think there's some outside. Pretty sure I was fighting a bunch of crossbow guys outside. Let's head back to the front. Pretty decent considering we only died the once to the boss. It was just us being a little overzealous. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's head back to camp. We have one more day to hand in the quest. What I'm thinking about doing is heading to this and then taking the caravan guy back here so we can hand in the quest. Okay, there's my cape. Okay. Get our cape back on. See if you have any meat on you. You do, but not the ones I want. Let's see if you have. You also don't have the meats I want. Okay, that's fine. I'll rest till morning. Should say 1 day, right? 2 days. Okay, we still have time. Has your guys' inventories refreshed? No, still the same. Okay, I'm gonna grab another one of our stored meat. Since we've been storing them for these occasions. Get a pot roast. We'll get a plate for that. Alright. Drink the water, refill the water. We'll save, just so we don't have to redo that in case we die on the way over and back. So my plan is we're going to go over here, down, and then go over here. We're going to grab the caravan from the roadside homestead, traveling back to the charcoal burner camp. Hand in the quest, and then we will take the the caravan maybe back here. We'll just have a little exploration venture back to our camp. And then we will potentially do some scouting in the area. But we might want to wait until our next episode to do that. Because I'm getting pretty close to where I have to go. Balloon. Sucks because that shield is actually pretty good, so I think I'm gonna make room for it. Yeah. It's got enough durability I can actually sell it. I would go explore that question mark, but we don't really have a whole lot of room for loot anyways. And we gotta focus on turning in this quest. Now I could go along the road. I'll avoid that. We'll avoid the road. Okay. Perfect. Is the pole mace? Just want to see what it is. It's a tier 2. Frickin' mage hunter. Let's do this. That way I can stick the leather plates in. Not the best place to have your homestead. Whoever's living out here. Tons of bandits around. All pretty powerful. So far away from town. I guess you have some kind of deal with the bandits. I mean, they're attacking me. I'm just a random wandering adventurer, and I look pretty scary. Unless you guys have some muscle, I don't see how you're... maybe I should mark this. Just so I know there is loot there. Oh, it's abandoned homestead, no wonder. Oh, that means there's gonna be nothing but loot here. Oh. Well, no wonder. Okay, I guess we're doing some backtracking then. I have not been to this location. Okay, there's some normal, regular valuables in there. I'm gonna guess that whatever we want's in here. Kitchen knife. sleeping spot. Guess I'll do that just to save. Feels like kind of a bust location. To be perfectly honest. Sucks we walked all this way out this direction. Okay. Whatever, at least we know it's here now. It might have been almost worth it to just load. We can't do that anymore. Actually, we could maybe. Well, we did get some loot. That would save us some time. And we still have 2 days, why not? We're getting some XP anyways. Ow. My leg. Jeez. Can't you just leave a guy alone? Hopefully only one of them follows me. I'm pretty sure the crossbow guy won't. Okay. Fix our leg up. Look at this. Sure, we'll carry that around with us. It's a little bit of money. Do we want to check these question marks on them? We don't have room for loot is a big problem. What's our leveling situation looking like? Yeah, we're a decent amount in. I think we're just going to avoid these question marks. We're just going to rush back to... we'll just rush back to this homestead so that we can travel back to town and hand in this quest. I'm just gonna hug the outside of the map just so that we have a escape route. Oh no, it's starting to rain. Alright, we can eat our food now. Okay. Should be easily safe to travel. Kinda want to avoid the forests. We might take a little bit of a longer pathing around. Go down. And as much as I like hugging the map, I also don't like moving around the trees, so I'll just move out into the plains to make it easier to maneuver. Okay. Just need to move over, and we'll just hang out on the road, who cares? I'll take on another bandits if we need to. Okay, we're at the homestead. Pretty big homestead. But it's not a hospitable place, is it? Yeah, it looks like they're just a random farming village. That's fine. At least you're here. You don't have anything I want. Okay, give me a ride. I just thought for a second I might not have the pocket change to do that, but looks like we did. Okay. Just have to find the guy that allows us to turn the quest in. I think it should be this guy. No. None of you. Probably this guy then. Woot woot. Alright, we got up rep-wise with the Rotten Willow Inn. Okay, that allows us to underworld connections. Perfect. Also allows us to do the Chimera quest, I think. Okay. Perfect. Is there a sleeping spot here? Yeah. Okay. We will do that. I'll throw this on the ground, I don't need it. We will do this! And I have to start getting ready to head to work. So we'll end up the session here. Didn't get too much done today, but we did move the caravan down to here, cleared out the dungeon, walked all this distance, spotted this location, got a little bit of seeing what's going on down here. Next session we'll head back to the caravan. We'll maybe do a little bit of scouting before we move down to Bran, so that we can get a new pair of boots, hopefully, so that we can get ready to do the Chimera up here. We do have the underworld connections unlocked, so at least we'll have that special trader. Let's see what our rep is with the big city. Still need about 500-ish, which is going to be a decent amount of quests complete. But maybe we can move the caravan close to Bran and then try to fight some things around the city. I don't know. We'll have to see. So, anyways, if you watched to the end of the episode, thank you! And have yourself a great day.